Welcome back. We have some shocking news coming out of the Ocean Protocol camp. What the hell actually happened with ASI? And I have an announcement to make today. Can't wait to see Rob's reaction. But we're announcing it. We're going to break it down. What the hell even happened? Why? Who's at fault here? Is it the founder of Fetch or is it the Ocean team? Who caused the months-long annihilation of the Fetch token price? Fingers are being pointed, and I think we have an answer. We're going to share that. Also, we're going to talk about Hedera and SUI. It's a inflection point for them. Are they going to be able to get the adoption and the users, or is this bull market going to come and go? And, well, it's going to have to wait for the next one. We'll talk about that. We're also going to talk about a massive scandal. It has nothing to do with crypto, but why there is an adjacent sector in crypto that it could translate to and why you got to be careful. We'll talk about Solana on Fidelity. I'm going to talk about a lot more. We have some potential confessions here. Make sure to send them in. We still have time for the last minute confessions. And with that being said, Gina, roll the intro.
Hola! Is me, Big Rob. Back in the house. Welcome. Sin City Crypto. We do entertainment-focused news here and the cryptocurrency subject. Unlike other channels, we give you the old, boring, and stale information and do it in a completely unhinged. We're usually pissed off half the time and kind of giddy the other half the time, but we do it in a Vegas fashion. Sometimes we dress up as Elvis, and sometimes we bring in showgirls and strippers. Or we'll just play blackjack instead of doing the show and pretend like we're fixing stuff. Welcome back. Bitcoin is flirting with 110. We are seeing a reversal. Altcoins are, well, altcoins are kind of up and down. Some of them are performing well. It's kind of up all over the place. We'll kind of give you our picks on which ones we're expecting to have strong performances if Bitcoin stays over 110. You know, maybe we send this altcoin market back into the full swing. We'll also look at the ones that are selling off. Here, there's a long list of projects that are in the red, but did want to kick it over to our third co-host here today. And what, Ashley, what's up, girl? Oh. Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
Not much.
A lot of people are sending in confessions. It's quite exciting. There's a lot going on right now. I'm learning a lot about everybody.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it too late for people to send in a confession?
No, keep going. Send them in. I've been dropping the email about 10 times in the chat so far.
Why don't you say the email for those that don't have the keyboard pulled up?
CryptoConfessions00@gmail.com.
It's in the chat. If you'd like to tell an embarrassing story, crypto-related or not crypto-related, most people send in sexualized stories for some reason, but...
A lot of people do, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, so are we buying or are we selling? What's going on?
I do have an announcement to make, guys.
Oh, God.
That means... Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Just pronounce his name, man.
No,
or abbreviate
I made a statement in Chinese.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Gina, pull up my computer. CZ was given a pardon, man. Come on, dude.
Oh.
President Trump has officially pardoned Binance founder CZ, known by his government name and his parents, Changpeng Zhao. Very interesting here.
It's got a... I never realized how deep of that widow peak he had right there. Like Count Chocula over here.
That's like Ben Cowan.
Yeah.
With the what is it called? What did you call it?
Well, Ben Cowan has the... He's
got the deep wings on.
Yeah, it's the...
That thing is like a throwback. We know Ben doesn't watch the show because he's a Bitcoin maxi. Okay, so here's a post from none other than CoffeeZilla. Backstory to CZ's pardon. A short story. Rob, pay attention. I can't do this in Chinese, but I'll do it in English. November 2023, Binance and CZ pled guilty They were charged a $4 billion fine. March of 2025, almost 2 years later, Trump, their World Liberty Finance, that launches their stablecoin USD1. March of 2025, also $2 billion investment into Binance by MGX. Robbie, do me a favor. Will you look up what MGX is? Thank you. May 2025.
Gox Exchange.
I don't think so. May 2025, just, 2 months later, a $2 billion investment was paid for in USD1. Same month, May 2025, CZ admits he applied for a pardon. October, CZ gets a pardon. Result, USD1 is backed by treasuries. This yields 60 to 80 million a year for World Liberty Finance, so long as Binance doesn't redeem the $2 billion in USD1. Do you find out what MGX is?
It is a Abu Dhabi-based investment firm on artificial intelligence, semiconductors, infrastructure, and blockchain technology.
Excelente. Absolute excelente.
Per ChatGPT. I have not vetted it, so
Thank you, Chat.
I know Chat lies to me all the time.
Thank you, Rob, for talking to Chat.
You're welcome.
Interesting, huh? Interesting. Thoughts here, Rob, is a lot of people up in arms and saying, how could you?
There is no, like, sometimes you're like, well, there's a certain thing that happens in life is you pay to play, baby. If you got enough money, you get the best lawyers. You donate enough money, you get pardons. It's pretty simple. We're not, you know, like, I'm not. There's no conspiracy theories back here. It's like, hey, if I'm a rich and powerful person, and well, you fuel me with a shit ton of cash, well, I'm gonna have to scratch your back. We see it in politics when it comes to pharmaceutical companies or the food industry or the whatever industry has a lot of money that is looking to lobby politicians. They get their way. They throw enough money at the people that make decisions, and they get favorable decisions on the back end. If you're a crypto-based exchange, you got shit tons of money, and you're president of the United States, and you have all kinds of different crypto services, and a lot of it funnels through Binance, well, it only makes sense to pardon the dude that you're working with. And so this isn't anything new. It's just new in crypto. My next question is, will FTX have a similar situation?
I hope to God
where Sam Bankman-Fried gets pardoned as well.
I don't think he will, because Trump's, he saw that kiss that Maxine Waters blew. SPF was pretty vocal. Now he's trying to say he think he got caught up because he donated money to the Republicans. Sure, back channels they did, but I think it's like a 10x factor of money to the blue side versus the red side. So to CZ, Gongqi, that means congratulations in Chinese. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be a more well-rounded individual. So, you know, my mom, she's like, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I just don't have a lot going on right now. And she's like, I'm going to go learn to speak. I'm going to learn 2 languages. I'm like, oh, what are you going to learn? It's like Greek and Spanish. I was like, Spanish, great. I was like, drop the Greek and do Mandarin, bro. You know, Mandarin or Chinese.
You know,
then you could be a CIA operative.
There's a gas station by my house, like a couple blocks over, certain road. Not very safe, put it this way.
Couple blocks over.
There's a gas station, not very safe.
Road.
Certain road, yeah.
So what's the point?
I learned how to speak homeless.
Jesus.
How do you speak homeless? Talk to me.
He's like, hey, man, my baby needs some Pampers. And I'm like, no, go away. Like, I understand it. I don't speak it fluently.
Listen, that was when you were in Virginia.
But
okay,
I'm just saying, man.
I'm pretty good at it.
It is a language. They don't teach it in college. It's not a...
Real quick,
what?
You've heard all my accents. Which one's your favorite?
The one where you're taking a nap on the couch.
Wow.
Silence.
Ask you, which one of my accents is your favorite?
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Just say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Mine is the Indian.
Okay, that's my favorite
That's
too.
your favorite too? It's really-
Fine.
I'm just, again, trying to be a cultured person. Okay. Let's talk about... I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm a little delirious, but I'm excited to be here with you guys, okay? Deal with me today. It's going to be a fun show. We're going to have a lot of fun. I might even give away some money. Actually, we're broke. Just kidding. We're not broke. All right, moving on. Let's talk about, so the two altcoins, SUI and Hedera, okay? Title of the show is Inflection Point. It's now or never, right? That's what a lot of people are saying. I don't know if Rob feels the same way. I'll tell you how I feel in a second. Let's first start with SUI. Now, Forrest was on this show, and so loudly claimed, I don't really know anyone that uses SUI. Rob said the same thing. And to those gentlemen, I say,
I will say that I don't know anyone here personally, but isn't it more of a blockchain that's has transactions users from the like Southeast Asian countries?
kind of, yes, kind of. So for me, sure, you know, from a anecdotal standpoint, yeah, like I don't know anyone that uses SUI either. But when you look at their metrics, the on-chain activity, and really everything else now,
Like I think about it the same way in that regard of like users that I'm familiar with. I don't know anybody that uses Binance either, but I mean you can't fade BNB,
right?
Know, and is there manipulation? Is there fake transactions? Yeah, perhaps. I would not finding it all. I would not find it at all shocking to find out there's a lot of fluff there on the utility.
Yep.
But
you can say that about almost everything.
yeah,
right?
but I would say if there was like a fluff meter, and who's the best fluffer here?
Sorry. She totally missed it.
But anyways,
Can we get this lady a card to, like a membership to that tan place?
membership to the tan place.
Yeah.
Membership.
Yeah. Would you go once a week if we gave you one?
Okay, listen. Are we talking spray tans? Spray tans just
No,
make...
not spray tans, regular tans.
No, I'm scared of those.
What
But
are we
spray
talking about?
tans just make you stink.
True.
Skin
smell-
cancer. You don't want that skin cancer. It's not worth it.
Exactly. But spray tans make you stink, and then I'm scared of tanning beds because what if I get stuck in there?
Okay, you watched...
Hold on, what?
No, she watched the Final Destination movies, right?
No?
You've never seen...
You say this about every movie that's ever came out.
Who
never
hasn't watched
watched
Final
any movie?
Destination?
I've never
She
watched
hasn't
any
watched
movie.
Harry Potter.
I don't think
She just watched Titanic. What is going on here?
She's never seen a movie.
Yeah. For the most part.
You could just name a movie and be like, you haven't seen. The answer's always yes. I have not seen it.
Yeah.
That's
Do yourself a favor. I forget which one it is.
I'm not watching any movies.
Final.
Tell me
No,
what it
because
is.
you mentioned
a
getting
movie.
stuck-
A movie to her is turning her phone sideways. That's a movie.
I
Go on
like
landscape.
podcasts.
Well, you can't put TikTok on sideways. I think it's
No, I don't
vertical.
want.
Oh, I just got a
no.
push notice. Bitcoin's at 111.
Whoa!
Thank you by DeFi push notice for letting me know.
Wow.
Let's go to the 1 minute time frame, guys. Massive pusher.
Holy.
Did you also not get enough sleep last night? My voice is going. It's going to be gone by then.
Where's it going to?
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
I'll see you in Valhalla, brother. That was very weird.
Ooh, Zcash is running. Let me sell some.
We are absolute degenerates today. You know,
Ooh.
you've been killing it on your swing trades. I've been killing it on my long-term plays. This one, almost 16 million market cap. We got in at like 5,005. We're at a solid of like, what is that? A 3x, 3.5x. I think this still has room to run. Probably, I was doing a fib extension. Probably right at 2 pennies is where probably going to meet some resistance. And so, yeah, but this has been a perfect example of everything's been down and sideways. This has been, my portfolio has been going up since this. So, yeah. What was that? What was that?
It's the signal for the
For what?
for the fog machine.
What? What is going on today? Okay, we were talking about SUI. What? We went to movies, then tanning beds.
That's the whole thing.
Then
That's
Zcash.
my whole point exactly. Is nobody cares about SUI. You bring up SUI, and then next thing we know, we're like not paying attention. You're speaking Chinese. Ashley's like, we can turn one of the lights up, maybe a little hot.
Ashley's about to do.
We can do a UV lamp instead of the regular lamp.
Just on her.
I can't stand you guys.
Got a lot of lights in the studio.
We're setting up a wallet. If you want to fund it to buy a UV light instead of a regular light to shine on Ashley once a week so we don't have to spend money, we will send the wallet address. Please send funds. Help us. Help us help Ashley and her skin tone.
Do I create like a GoFundMe or something?
No. I just said what we're going to do. We don't need to go fund me.
Wallet address.
It's crypto. Thank you. All right. All jokes aside, Rob, do you look at SUI as one of the few where it's like if this cycle it can't get adoption, then it's kind of over for them? Or do you see it as, hey, this thing has so much VC backing, it's very similar to Solana, that, it's got a little more runway potentially?
I don't think it's anywhere near similar to Solana.
In what terms? Okay, why don't you think it's anywhere near similar?
I don't know. I just think that, okay, there's
definitely similarities. Can you agree to that?
There are
a lot of similarities.
There are similarities,
A lot of similarities.
but I don't.
A lot.
I don't put the two in the same category.
Okay. So
Solana's the leader in retail DeFi and on-chain activity. That's just the reality of it. Ethereum used to be. Now Ethereum's a little bit more institution and investor based, and it's also just facilitates the layer one that has lots of roll-ups and side chains and all this other crap. But anyways, Solana's king there. And so do you know what irritated me last bull market in 2020 and 2021? This is the Ethereum killer. It's the Ethereum killer. It's going to be the next Ethereum. It's Ethereum killer. Like, guys, like Ethereum's Ethereum. Like, stop comparing it to everything else. It's a nice slow blockchain that is overpriced for transactions that everyone decides to use. That's what it is. It's got a nice nice market dominance.
Nice long market dominance. Huh?
I was thinking about Vitalik's photo.
we know what you were thinking about, Rob. Don't worry, we got you, bro.
You get any new confessions in yet?
I sure
Rob,
did.
go.
I did. I have a lot. Is it time or are we waiting?
No.
Hold on, real quick.
I'm trying to get some more people to send them in.
Send in your confessions.
If you got an embarrassing story, something you want to share, or just something you want Ashley to read out loud because you think it's funny to hear her talk, throw in a confession.
Funny to hear me.
I have a question for you, Rob.
Yo.
I can't do it.
What?
I can't. I'll lose my shit. I can't do it. I was going to ask a question in another language. But, yeah.
Ask it.
I can't. It's too long, and I'll have to do the accent, and I don't know.
What language?
Hindi.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Hedera. So H-bar, kind of looking at some of the metrics here, TVL is down. It's at around 87 million. Not very much, right? Kind of small. I was looking at on the RWA side, they're not even, because they were ranked in the networks by market dominance, and they're not there anymore. That's not to say that H-bar isn't a player in RWAs, but I would look at H-bar, and I would say this is kind of the cycle, right? And you can say that about 95% of tokens and coins and L1s and blockchains is if you can't make it this cycle, if you don't get the users and the adoption this cycle, you're kind of screwed. And I think I would throw H-bar into that category.
You've said that about a lot of projects. Oh, I don't care. Like, in 4 years, like, you bring it up about Casp all the time. Like, you always talk about, like, hey, you don't care. Like,
did you miss what I said in the beginning because you were on your phone? I said 95% of projects, I believe it's this cycle or bust, which means there's 5% left. Right?
oh,
Yes.
okay, gotcha. Casp was in the 5%.
What'd you got?
Hmm?
What'd you just do?
I'm just putting in sell orders.
Care to share with us?
I'm just selling my Zcash. I bought at $230.
Where's it at right now?
242. I'm putting in sell orders at what up, snipers? How you doing? I'm putting in sell orders at 245 and 247.
My dude, let's go. Yeah. Okay. So, Rob, what are your thoughts on Hedera? What is your kind of strategy with H-bar? First of all, do you agree that this is a make or break cycle for H-bar?
I have the same, and we just kind of keep going over this every time, at least
so then give it
4 times a week.
This is
very simple. It's
give
like
a different perspective.
There is it's all about trends. Like my way, the way I invest is very simple. I have a strong belief that everything outside of Bitcoin will eventually go to zero. Now, when is the eventuality? Maybe it's 50 years. Maybe it's 10 years, maybe it's 5 months. But that's just how I look at crypto. And so I think that everything is trending down. So for me, I'm trying to make my money and then move over before it trends to zero. I'm not saying that these projects will go to zero like H-bar, like Ethereum. I'm just saying that the way I invest is that I have a perception that in my belief for my own personal investing is that they will go to zero. Now, I know they will not all go to zero, but that's just how I invest. And so I am going to make money as they increase in value and as things change and as people get on board and as the community grows. And if it looks like it's going in that direction, I will wait for a breakout. I'll wait for a reversal in the trend or for it to become trending or whatever it is, rallying, trending, having large news break for it, big partnerships, whatever you want to call it, or just the big price rally. Then I get in on the earlier part. Will I miss the bottom? Sure. Will I miss the absolute scrape bottom? Sure. But the thing is there's 1,000 different crypto projects you can make an argument for and be like, well, this one could come back. This one could reverse. And the thing is if I put $100 into all of them, that would be $1 million. And then I would be broke. And so for me, I'm not spreading out all of my money into a bunch of projects that are on the way down. Instead, I wait for a breakout and then I invest. Once I see a reversal in the sentiment, reversal in the charts, then I put money in. It's like Bitcoin's a good example. You see Bitcoin go from 60,000 and it just keeps falling, right? 50,000, 40,000, 30,000, whatever it is. You can wait to buy. You can be like, okay, this thing just keeps, I don't know when it's going to fall. Maybe you think the bottom's in at 30. Maybe you think the bottom's in at 25. Maybe you think the bottom's in at 20. Maybe it goes all the way down to 16,000 like it did. Then it reverses. Then it's 18, 20, 23, 24, 30. Now buy it. You know the trend is reversed. You know the bottom is in. And you know that the top is going to keep coming. So at this point, it's a good signal like, hey, buy. And so for me, a lot of these altcoins are in the same damn spot. A lot of them are just trending down and they're going towards zero. I'm not saying they're all going to go to zero once again, just to sign off on that. But that's how I invest.
So
once they reverse trend, then I buy. I don't buy the bottom and I miss out on profits, but at least I'm not writing these things off into the sunset. Death.
You know what's really funny? You're gonna categorically deny this. This was about 2 years ago. And we're sitting there talking about Bitcoin's price action. And I said I was going to wait for a breakout above $42,000.
I remember that.
You remember that? Yeah. And you were like, you're going to wait till it moves?
Yeah,
and then,
100%. I was wrong about that.
Well, you're going to love to hear this.
I also thought Bitcoin was a scam when I first heard about it. I also have thought that I'm going to become rich leverage trading with 20x leverage. I thought a lot of things, and then you end up learning through experience.
You really remember that conversation though?
I genuinely do.
I am very surprised. I thought you were going to say, no, I didn't. Yeah, here, I'll just get
I got no problem saying like, hey man, you know what? That one definitely got it wrong. Like, and honestly, there's really no bad way of investing as far as when it comes to Bitcoin. As long as you're not selling,
Yeah.
as long as you're not selling the tops, you can't really mess it up, right?
Yeah.
If you bought it at 60,000 and then you had to wait 4 years, like, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just as long as you're not buying tops and selling bottoms, like with Bitcoin, you're pretty much good to go. The thing is, you don't want to buy at the wrong time on altcoins, especially ones that you're not really certain that they're going to come back.
I'll give you a perfect example. Well, okay, I'll go here first. That's okay. So I posted this 2 days ago. Remember? Said, Fetch, hey man, yeah. Well, guys,
We're getting close. We're gonna have the 20-cent Bitcoin.
Well, read
20-cent buy.
Read the new post. Yeah, it's this is the. I made a quick U-turn. I got off the wrong exit on the freeway, and luckily enough, there was an exit right after the other one. You know, sometimes when you miss your exit, you got to drive like 10 miles to get to the next exit. Well, I got lucky. There was another exit like a mile after. This ASI drama is very interesting. I reached out, Rob, and I know a lot of people in the crypto AI world, a lot of founders, like good people. And I reached out to 3 of them. I said, hey, and these are people with projects themselves. These are people that are very connected. I'm not going to say their names. But I said, hey, in this Ocean versus Fetch drama, where do you think the truth lies? And every single one of them have said, and almost verbatim, the guys at Ocean are good people. The guys at Ocean are good people. So, and then you have this. Ocean just dropped this on Medium. By Bruce Pond, ASI Alliance from Ocean's perspective. It is a long, long thread about everything that happened. But what I love about this is there is receipts, screenshots, text messages. We're not going to go through all of this. But after reading this and seeing the kind of the receipts and everything they're talking about, and then going back and doing a little bit of my own digging, I think Ocean left a very cancerous project, a very cancerous environment that people like the founder of Fetch wanted to do some shady shit, and Ocean just wasn't with it. And what Ocean got sold on, and in turn Singularity Net got sold on, was decentralized AI. Well, turns out he didn't give a shit about that. So this is screenshot of messages. I believe it's on Signal. Humayun Sheikh, he's the founder of Fetch. Trent McCogany, who's part of the Ocean team. I think this one statement, right? So Trent says, first of all, okay, so here's the thing. Trent, a central problem is we are not focusing on what ASI is meant. Let me zoom out. On what ASI is meant to do in the short term. You want everything to be decentralized in the long term, and that's where we're never going to agree. To which Trent respond, so first of all, it is in the mandate of ASI Alliance to build decentralized things, not centralized things. I think we can all agree on that. Otherwise, what are we doing here? To which the founder of Fetch replies, I don't want to sit around having discussions week after week about some rubbish, unknown concept, which you keep coming back to. We're going to have a disagreement, Trent. We can't help it, right? We're going to have that. Let's just agree to disagree. So the whole premise, and I can see it from Ocean's view, is, hey, let's get together and bring the top 3 projects and build decentralized AI. And like, yeah. And then you get in there, they're like, we don't give a shit about decentralized AI. Also in this Medium post, they talked about how Fetch was supposed to put up X amount of tokens for the swap, but they were short 120, 130 million, which they never put up. And they were trying to get the Ocean DAO, which is not part of Ocean. It is essentially ran by the community. They were trying to get them to bring their tokens over and bridge it over and convert it over to Fetch, essentially to become ASI. So there's a lot of interesting, shady things happening. They pointed to the sell-offs being from Fetch side, not Ocean side. Now, I'm not saying Ocean didn't sell any tokens, But very interesting. I'd recommend you guys go read this. And then I have this as well. This is Bruce Pond, founder of Ocean. If you're so confident in your stories, he's reposting the founder of Fetch. He said, if you're so confident in your story, waive confidentiality on the legal process so everyone can see our witness statements. Yeah, after I read that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm done. Cool if it rallies, cool, but that's some shady effed up stuff. And then I'm hearing that Ocean is looking to spin up a BitTensor subnet and be part of that ecosystem, which I think would be a great idea. Anyways, Rob, I don't know if you've read the whole thing. I kind of encapsulated just a tad bit on the surface of what happened, but any thoughts you want to share on this whole ASI drama? And
You still buying it at 20 cents?
no, you didn't see the post. I said,
That's solid.
dig it up and bury it. So yeah, I'm no.
It's like, if you fall from grace quickly, there's always something behind it, man. That's my whole point, is that you can look at ASI, or you can look at Cadena, or you can look at whoever it is. FTX, like, remember when FTX collapsed? Like, all the stories came out, like, oh my God, like, when you collapse quickly, there's almost always something behind it, right? There's some mismanagement or some theft going on, or lying or manipulation. What was that RWA play that blew up like 7 months ago?
Mantra.
Remember? It was all really thin liquidity. They were buying their own tokens. They were paying exchanges to prop up the price. Like, things, if you don't operate in a very ethical and transparent way, and just do business the right way, a lot of times that happens. And I'll just say that when you have fall from grace quickly, it's almost always one of those situations: mismanagement, theft, or just plain stupidity. And so when I see a project dropping like that, especially in an environment where you're not supposed to drop, when you're going into a bull market where you have multiple rallies in AI and you're going the opposite direction, there's something there. And it's like, I don't need to be like, well, I'm going to buy it at this point when it gets lower. Like, no, I already know something is fucked there. It's very simple. If your friend gets 4 DUIs, you don't need to be like, well, you just got bad luck. Like, no, you're just not a good person. You're dumb. That's it. You can't be like, well, I think they're going to come around. Like, no, like there obviously problems there. And so it's why I'm telling you guys, like, wait for reversals. Stop buying shit as it gets cheaper. Please, for the love of God.
I love God. That's my dog. That's my homie.
It's like someone like having a collectible, some baseball card. They paid $5,000 for it. Then it's worth $500. Then it's worth 50. Then it's worth 50 cents. And they're like, you know what I'm going to do? Buy 100 more of these. Like, what are you doing? Just stop trying to overthink. Stop trying to be the smartest person in the damn room. You're not that smart. I'm not that smart. David's not that smart.
Whoa, chill out.
Ashley's pretty smart. Jimmy's pretty smart. My ladies in here are smart.
I'll take it.
But when it comes to investing, the reality of it is just pretend like you're dumb as hell, because you probably are when it comes to investing. People's emotions they will conflate your thoughts. And so don't try to be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy it right now at the lowest price. And then it's going to go. Like, stop. Just wait for it to reverse. Wait for the trend, then buy it. It's giving you the gift of making money. It's so simple.
For the love of money, to make that money, man, money, baby, money, no. This is a mantra chart. Yeah, this is dead, bro. Dead. CPR doesn't help.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say You know what? I might buy some.
Wow, you think that low of me, huh? All right. Oh, I forgot. Trump's making an announcement, Rob. What do you think it's going to be? You think he's going to nuke the markets?
More than likely.
No, he's not. You know why?
Why?
So our friend said it won't be negative. If it was, he would wait until the stock market closes. Very good point. Very, very good point. He's making the announcement at 12 Eastern or 3 Eastern. Markets close at 4 Eastern. If it was bad, it would be tomorrow after 4 Eastern. But it is today at 12 Eastern or 3 Eastern. I think there's some rumors saying that it's going to be about the cartels or something. Speaking of cartels, oh my God. Wait till you guys see this story here in a second. Then we have this very interesting. Tucker Carlson at Turning Point USA. Listen, he was asked a question about Bitcoin. Did you see this?
This one was a while ago.
No, it wasn't. It was, I think, just yesterday or 2 days ago.
And nobody can explain to me who Satoshi was, the creator of Bitcoin, this mysterious guy who apparently died, but nobody knows who he was. You know, I grew up in D.C. primarily in a government family, so CIA. That's my guess. Can't prove it, but like, you're telling me to invest in something whose founder is like mysterious and has billions of dollars of unused Bitcoin. Like, what is that? And no one can answer the question, including some of the biggest holders of Bitcoin in the world. Do I know personally? They're like, oh, it doesn't matter. What matters to me, right?
What are your thoughts on that, Rob? You think it's the CIA?
I mean, he has a point. I mean, I see his perspective.
And
but
what?
at this,
that we don't know who Satoshi is?
Yeah.
Or
I don't
that
know who
the CIA
Satoshi is. Could be ran by the government. However, it's at this point it's been validated per math that it is exactly what it is. It's not going to be more than 21 million. It's you can't attack it, and even if the U.S. did create it, they can't do anything other than what it's already doing, and it's just leaving it to the hands of the miners and the nodes to operate the network. So I don't know. I mean, even if the U.S. did create it, even if it was the CIA or the Fed, whoever, you know what I mean, whoever created it, doesn't matter. At this point, it makes zero difference who the hell Satoshi is.
So, Rob, if we found out that the CIA did create Bitcoin, would you still hold your Bitcoin?
It doesn't change it. It doesn't. It's
well,
even if they did.
Well, how can you say
did,
it doesn't change it though? Because now you know who's behind it, and you now
it doesn't change. Then I'd say, hey man, the CIA created the world's best money. Would I buy something because NASA created it? And if I hated NASA, I'd be like, hey, you know what? This new material for this new pillow I have is NASA technology. Like, what the fuck? I don't care who made it. Is it comfortable on my head? Okay, cool. Will it help me make money and protect against inflation? Yes, great. I'll use it. I don't give a fuck who made it. And even if the CIA did, they can't change the code. They can't do anything. The worst case scenario is that the wallet with 1 million Bitcoin wakes up. Michael Saylor almost has the same amount. The whole Satoshi the narrative is just dumb, bro. Could it shock the markets and cause volatility and cause a sell-off? 100%. I'm not saying it won't.
No, it will.
Will it destroy the network if all of a sudden we find out the CIA was behind it? No.
I think
we'll have a sell-off, and then people will be like,
that would change a lot of people's theses.
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, where else are you going to put your money to protect against inflation? There would be a rotation into gold. There'd be a rotation into gold out of Bitcoin.
No. The Fartcoin.
No. Fartcoin.
Can we get the sound effect? Prices. Okay. Rob, markets, Ashley, followed by confessions. Thank you.
All right. So Bitcoin's over 110, sitting at that 111, 110.8, 111. It has successfully crossed up and above the 110 mark, which it was seeing as strong resistance. We came up and hit it 1, 2, 3, 4.
That resistance strong.
It was strong. So going into alt, so Bitcoin's up 3%. You go down the list here. ETH still under 4,000. They just struggled here. Also, XRP flat at 240.
Are you a buyer here, Rob, of XRP? Well,
I've
no,
already,
you said,
yeah,
okay.
you ask me this every
I
day.
know, but okay. You always say that.
I
but
have zero interest in holding XRP in the next year. It's time. This is time to make money.
What if
man.
this thing goes under $2?
If it goes back under
At what price?
If it goes
At what
back
price would you say I want to buy some right now?
under $1,
Under $1? It's not getting there.
then I'm not buying it right
Okay.
now. That's it.
Under $1. That's crazy.
If this was the market top for Bitcoin and Bitcoin went retraced back down to say 70,000, and we were there consolidating in a bear market, XRP would go back under $1. So I don't write it off as impossible. It's improbable, but I don't know, man. I believe that your altcoin cycle comes next year. I think the delay of the bull market is in full swing for what people are expecting. They were expecting it to happen once Trump got elected, but the ETFs still aren't live. Those will be. Then you have legislation that's going to be pro-crypto for the United States. The largest financial markets in the world, which is the U.S., is going to pretty much lead the charge in crypto. And then on top of that, you're going to have a rotation of the Fed head chair, Jerome Powell. He will be exiting and being replaced by a Trump appointee who will dramatically lower and cut rates, which should inject tons of capital and liquidity into the speculative markets, particularly crypto. And so this is perfect storm. And so for me, altcoins, the ones that have the ecosystems that people are going to use, those are the ones. Please, please don't leave money on the table.
Okay, so we know Solana.
Yes.
Would you throw BNB in there?
No.
No. BNB's got a lot of runners, bro.
I have no negative argument to this.
I would throw
think
BNB.
if you came in tomorrow and said, look, I rotated everything into BNB, I would not call you stupid. I'd be like, interesting. I'm not going to do it. So you ask me, what about BNB? The answer is no. I have nothing negative to say about it. I just don't feel comfortable with the manipulation. I believe it will probably outperform a lot of projects that I'm favorable on. And so which ones will that be? I don't know. But I just don't want to buy it.
What about Avalanche?
I need to see a reversal. This thing
It was
is
running hot.
struggling for $20, man. Look at this month chart. I need to see a reversal. Plain and simple. And then otherwise, like, I don't give a damn how bullish I am on a project. If this is your chart, that's not good. I don't give a damn what Bitcoin's doing. Look at it compared to Bitcoin. I mean, look at it compared to ETH. Where's my ETH at? Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Where is ETH? You can't compare it to ETH.
I can't.
I'm trying to do the same thing for
All right,
Solana.
here it is. There it is. Yeah, look at ETH. Like, if you can't compete with the other layer ones, like,
Okay.
I mean, it's just not good. Dude.
So then,
And then
from your perspective, then it's only Solana? Because what else? You're going to say no to Hedera. You're going to say
at this point,
you're going to say no to Toncoin. You're going to say no to Kronos.
I mean, there's really nothing.
Would you say yes to Kronos? No. You know why? Because you can't say no to BNB and say yes to Kronos.
Oh no, I definitely can.
You can?
Yeah.
How? How can you say no to BNB but yes to Kronos?
I don't.
Name me 5 Kronos projects.
It's not about that, dude.
Then what is
It's
it about?
first of all, I'm not buying Kronos at this moment. I need to see a reversal. Second of all,
I'm waiting. Second of all, what?
Second of all, I don't know. I think that there's a lot more market cap to go. I think that as the U.S. onboards more retail and becomes more crypto friendly, I think that a lot of the users will not be signing up for Binance. They'll sign up for crypto.com. So I do think the bull market will be fueled by U.S. investment, and the U.S. investment
My
is
brother in
U.S.
Christ,
exchanges.
Trump just pardoned CZ, bro.
Well, then I will have a different conversation once I have a regular Binance app on my phone.
You will
and then
soon.
I can download or I can use all the trading pairs that are on Binance.com, because right now my Binance.us, which I haven't even used since 2020, is shit.
To be fair, though, never mind. I just, in my opinion,
Like, why, let me ask you, why can't I just say I'm not interested in investing in BNB? Like, I don't have a good answer. Like, I can't like put my right hand up and be like, this is exactly why. I just don't want to invest in it. I don't want to buy it. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, it could make you a 10x. I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to buy it. I don't like BNB. I don't like the chain. I think it's manipulated. I don't like the exchange. Like, I don't like a lot of stuff on the platform. Like, I don't like it, bro. And I don't want to invest in it. And if other people make a bunch of money, great. I don't know what else you want from me, man. Like,
you get so mad. What is wrong with you?
You keep asking me, why would I buy this over BB? I don't have an answer.
No. First of all I'm doing is I'm questioning and pushing back on your thesis of I want projects that have ecosystems.
I led with it will probably make you a bunch of money.
But I don't want to be part of that money.
But I don't want to buy it. That's it, bro.
Makes a lot of sense. It's really good. All right. Ashley, we need a break. Rob and I. He needs to lower his blood pressure. Can we please talk about some confessions? Thank you.
The vein in his head is going a little crazy. Beautiful. All right. I need you guys to allow me to finish the sentence before you guys give an opinion on it.
Fair enough.
This dude wants me to send him pics of videos of myself pretending to eat them.
What?
Oh.
He sent me these small figurines in the mail, and he wants me to pay me to put them in my mouth and pretend to eat them. Should I do it or not? He's going to give me $50 to $100 per.
What?
So...
Is it on B&B?
So I honestly think you should ask for more if you're going to do some weird shit like that.
50 to
Don't
100
hooker yourself out, bro.
for $50.
Don't you hooker yourself out.
I would do it for more if I was going to do it, but
What's your price?
I don't know. I feel like that's a weird thing, and I
You brought it up. You said I would do it, so I'm saying, what's your price?
I would do it for more. I don't know how much to ask for.
125.
But I also feel like it should only be a video of your mouth,
like
and you gotta hide everything else. You can't show your eyeballs.
I got like an old Batman figurine. He has like you push the back and then he like sparks come out of his hand. It's like a little wheel thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying it's an action figure and it has a little wheel on the back. You roll the wheel and sparks come out of his
I
hand.
know what he's saying.
Okay.
Okay, I remember
It's
this.
a Batman figure.
Okay. What about it? Are you gonna put it in your mouth?
How much would for you to bite that?
There's some weird people. Very weird people.
Okay.
Yeah, I got no advice for this person.
I don't know. I feel like if you want to do it, I don't. I also don't want to. I want to know how he got your address. Like, what do you mean he mailed them to you?
Yeah.
Who is this man? That's
Right.
weird. Anyways,
So it's a guy asking another guy?
guy asking a girl.
Nice.
Oh, I thought it was two dudes.
No,
That's
girl.
what I thought.
It's a girl. That's why I said I would do it. Because it's a girl.
King, hold on.
The guy
King,
is asking a girl.
King Cuba said, I joined at the wrong time. You sure did, buddy.
You did.
sure did.
Yeah, I don't
Strange
know.
one.
Anyways, next one. We can guess who this one is. I miss Chicago.
Hi, Jason.
I left for good reason, but moving here created a vacuum in my life, and I'll never get it back.
Well, you can go on Amazon and buy another vacuum. That's no problem. So what was the issue there?
I don't know.
I got a new vacuum for my house.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a shop vac. So I vacuum my backyard.
Hold on.
Yeah,
The shop vacs are the ones that are compact and you take them to your car?
No, they're like the big barrel looking thing. You usually have them in a garage, and they can suck up water.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So because Vegas, you don't have real grass.
How much did you buy that for?
I don't know.
Those aren't that much, are they?
No.
No. Thought those
But anyways, yeah, when the leaves are in the backyard, you can't. First of all, you can't cut your grass, or you can't rake it because it's artificial. So you can't rake it. So like, how am I supposed to get rid of the leaves?
Pick them up by hand.
So I vacuum them.
Each leaf individual by hand.
There's an AI agent for that.
So yeah. So if you ever,
I didn't
on
realize
the weekends I go out in the backyard and I vacuum it. So
I didn't realize how expensive vacuums are when I was looking to buy one for the studio.
yeah, and then you bought a fake Dyson.
Okay, you want to go down this road again, bro? I'm sorry, but I can't spend good money on a fucking vacuum because the money goes to literally 700 different directions.
I'm saying,
as soon as the money hits the
all
account,
I'm saying is that
we need a new light. We
you
need to
buy
do this. Let's
a
redo
fake
the lobby.
Dyson.
Let's get a
It
new
literally
fucking
looks
LED
like a
wall.
Dyson.
You bought
It's
a
the
Let's
same-
fake
upgrade the
Dyson?
LED wall. Let's upgrade the desk. Let's upgrade
All
our...
I'm saying is that when you throw it down and you're like, this thing sucks. It doesn't work. And then I simply say, well, you bought a fake Dyson. What do you expect? And then you throw your hands up and do
No,
whatever
you
you just did
said,
now.
you said, you bought a fake one? You should buy the real one. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
you should have bought a real Dyson.
Yeah. Buy a real Dyson.
Like, why are you buying the Walmart version of a
Why?
Dyson?
Answer
not
the
even.
question.
It's
you know the, you know
it's
the
the
answer.
Temu
some
version. It
reason I
looks
have-
exactly the same.
For some reason, I have the Dyson blow dryer, and I don't even know why because it works the same
Did
as
you
the other
see
one.
what we just spent money on in the back?
Yeah, and I wish it was
I can't
for
buy
me
a vacuum.
instead.
Thank you.
No, okay.
Also, stay tuned for behind the scenes of what we just bought in the back.
Anyways, next one. My cryptic confession is that Ashley needs to be on the show more than once a week. She brings balance to the show when the girls are fighting. And now I'm supposed to ask the chat yes or no.
Yes. Wait, what?
No.
No.
Yes.
Say no. No. Ashley, why can't you join the show more than once a week? Just curious. You're welcome to. This is an open invitation for you to join the show more than once a week.
You are so sweet. I am busy.
Got it.
I
There's your
am
answer.
a full-time student. Very
Got it.
busy.
Fair enough.
I think that's going to be all for today.
That's it?
Yes.
The Lego one's interesting. Still thinking about that. Probably will think
Little
about that more tonight.
Figurines.
Yeah.
Is Lego?
The figurine one.
You're going to think about that tonight?
Yeah, because it's.
Is it Lego
I
figurines?
feel like people need God.
I don't know. I don't
People
know.
need Jesus in their lives, man.
I don't know what kind of figurines. All I know is that they want this person to put them in their mouth.
Break it. Stop. Kadeena's up 11%. It's going to come back. Rob, are you buying Kadena?
Yeah.
If you say no, I'm going to push back.
Yeah, I'm buying it right now. I'm loading up the app.
App should be on your phone.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Moving at a crazy speed. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Okay, did you okay, this is not related to crypto, but I'm going to tie it into crypto. The FBI, I feel like we're in like the 1960s or like the early like 40s or something, where like the mafia families in New York ran everything, and you'd see. Listen to this, man, and then I'll tie it into crypto and why you should be careful with predictions markets. Take a listen to this.
Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today.
By the way, these are all high-profile NBA players.
Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families.
Bro, that's like that's like the OG mob families that ran New York. And then listen to this one too. There's a bunch of them, but I'm not going to play them all. This is the last one I'll show you, and then we'll talk about predictions markets.
In some instances, players altered their performance or took themselves out of games to make sure that those bets paid out. One example occurred on March 23rd, 2023 in Charlotte. Terry Rozier, an NBA player now with the Miami Heat, but at the time playing for the Hornets, allegedly let others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury. Using that information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics. Rozier exited the game after just 9 minutes, and those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit. The proceeds were later delivered to his home, where the group counted their cash. As the NBA season tips off, his career is already benched, not for injury.
This is some wild shit, bro. Someone said, Tiny Lens Tail said, is this the next season of Sopranos? Maybe. You know what this got me thinking? You know, we talk about manipulation with the market makers and Binance. Predictions market. I saw something it was on Polymarket or Kalshi. It was one of the founders of a big project. Will he finish his 5-mile run in more than 23 minutes or less than 23 minutes? And you can bet on it, right? Guys, be very careful with predictions markets. You want to talk about manipulation? There's going to be a lot of extraction going on. And I don't know, man, if they're going after NBA players for this, can you imagine anyone can launch a predictions market on Polymarket and literally, if it's like, will Sin City Crypto go live on Friday? Will they be, we always get, joked about that we're, running 5 minutes late. Will they be on time on Friday? And you all of a sudden start getting a lot of volume, and then we get some phone calls from the Lucchese family in New York. I need you guys to be on time today. So I don't know, man. I would be very careful. I mess around the predictions market a little bit. But yeah, any thoughts on this? Again, this NBA story is not really crypto related, but definitely
it's juicy, bro. Just juicy news, bro. It's crazy.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could tie it into crypto if you want, but yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It's nuts. Seems like it's something from the 70s or 60s or whatever it is.
You literally just...
I know. But I'm just, I got nothing else to add.
Thank you for...
They'll probably make a Netflix documentary out of this, though.
Yes.
That'll be a good watch.
Should be a movie.
Yeah.
Gina, roll the outro. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It was a pleasure being here with all of you. Make sure to come back tomorrow. Same place, same time. Until tomorrow. Peace.
Cash is Cuvée. Yeah. Sin City, crypto. Everybody know what we here for. Entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in. For big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I spit the game, but they gave it. Name the coin, it's your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy a dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming hola, till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon and to the solar. Won't I? Don't be letting FOMO control